Hi, my name is Jackie Murray, and I'm your guide through these 32 lessons of the Structured Learning Technology curriculum. This is fourth grade, and we're on lesson 21. This is the second lesson, building a storybook in desktop publishing with your fourth graders. I think we have 4 lessons. Let's just check. Yeah, 4. So this lesson, they have the cover completed. They are start doing the interior pages on this one. Not much new because we're in the middle of a multi-week project, and the essential question and big idea are pretty much what they were. The assessment is to notice that they're making progress, they're completing things, but not the full project. But they are working on Google Earth board. They might be doing the evidence board. I think they're just starting the Google Earth board. Sign up for Google Earth board, yes. So have that available where they sign up through Google Forms or another method that works for your class so that it's online, that they can access it any way they want to from home or from wherever they are. If you need to, use a sign-up sheet that you put right by the door, maybe where there's a window they can peek inside and see what it says on it, because you'll be surprised, or you won't be surprised, how many students forget till the last minute that they're up. Have them fill this form out with their name, their location, their presentation date, and I think they have that in their book. In there, oops, wrong week. Okay, they have that in here that they can fill it out. Now, the Google Earth board presentation, they pick a location on Google Earth, they find one fascinating fact about it, and they share that with classmates. So they have to do some research to find what's the most fascinating thing about one location. You don't want them spending a lot of time. You don't want this to be a research project. It's to practice research skills, but it should be easily done in 45 minutes, or let's say 10 minutes. I'm thinking the length of time of homework. So you let them, if you need to, let them skip a homework and do this instead. But they're going to have their location. They're going to look up something fascinating about it. It could be that a family or friend has been there and tells them something fascinating. That's fine, as long as it's unusual. It's not that the Eiffel Tower and everyone visits it. That's not fascinating. It has to be something that will add pizzazz to the location, make everyone say, wow. So that's what you're looking for. And the grading is based on this. I'm in the student workbook, so they have all of this material. This is how they'll be graded. So this is what they want to think about when they're preparing for this. Starts next week. So you're giving them time. If they get done with this project, they can work on finding their fascinating fact. But here they have the cover. They're going to add the interior pages to this now. They're going to put that, they'll open up their storybook, whatever program they use it in. They'll add the text at the bottom. They'll add the picture at the top. The best idea is to add all the text at the bottom of the 8 pages, or whatever length your story is, and then add the pictures afterward. But then they're kind of in the flow with their story. They're writing their story. They're changing a page, 1 to 2 sentences for each at the most. It's very short. And then they're done, and then they add the pictures to decorate. So they'll probably not get all of those pages done this class, but they'll get in the flow of it. They'll see what's going on. And the exit ticket is that the neighbor checks them to make sure they got everything there. Now, this is done it can be done in any desktop publishing program, Lucid Press or Publisher or Canva or any of those. And let me show you Canva, because you could do it in one of those programs where they just let you add additional pages. So you've got your cover here, you put a picture in the background, you layered text boxes on top from over here. This is a free program. They have education accounts, still free. And as long as you're not using their paid parts, they're free. So in this case, we are using drawings from the students. But what this program does is it puts all those pieces. It arranges the fonts so they all match. So they don't worry about matching the color of the font and the types of fonts they use to the picture. So they put the cover here, they've already finished that, and then each page, they're going to put a text box at the bottom, picture at the top for each page. text box at the bottom, picture at the top. They're telling their story, and then the last page they put a picture in the background. They put a text box over it, and they're done. Then when this story's done, this one's too short, but for show purposes, they'll go to this over here and display it and show their stories. So this is really good if you're going to tell the stories in front of the class or in front of the kindergartners. Then this lets them show their story, just as though it were a slideshow, but it's a storybook. Okay, so that's TAC is the same way. There's any number of programs that do this sort of progression where all you have to do is add a new page and you've got a new page for your book. And publisher and storybook programs are much like that. So very fun, very easy. Students won't have any problem with it once they see how it works. Footer, yeah, make sure that footer is under the border so it shows. All right. And here's directions. I'm in the student workbook. So if you have student workbooks, it tells them exactly what's going on. This is page 2. This is 2 to 11. This is 2 to 11. There we go. All right. And I think that is it, because this is just a very working lesson. You're going to let them go and you're going to walk around and see who needs help. Okay, guys. Let me know if you have questions. Very fun project. Students are going to be very proud of themselves when this is done, because it makes a great showpiece for open house or an end-of-year event. Let me know if you have questions, and have a great week. Bye.